Hello, hello. Good stuff. Funny. How y'all doing this fine Sunday afternoon on a 3-day weekend? I'm quite fired up about it. Do a little bit of adjusting here. I've got working on my fourth overhead up here. Dang, trying to get some viewer messages like I don't know how to say it. Oh, like viewer counts and stuff. Trying to get them all in the same space here. Float right. I don't do a whole lot of CSS anymore. Give that a whirl. What's up, Dave? How you doing, dude? Ah, perfect. Dave and Dave, loving it. How you guys doing today? To the doing a little bit of restream today, Twitch and YouTube. Waking up, attaboy. Man, loving that. I've been out and about, cruising this morning. Baseball practice with kids. Now I'm just chilling. What am I looking for? Data blocks. Good enough. There you are. Very nice. One of the races postponed. Yeah, me too, man. I don't watch a whole lot of NASCAR, but I definitely was going to watch the 500 for sure. I was surprised. I was surprised until I saw the until the pictures, like until I saw all the video or whatever today. It's like, yeah, I'm not surprised anymore. Yeah, the pictures of Daytona today look pretty rough. That's for sure. All right. Just trying to get a couple things lined up. Guess I should make that a little shorter then, huh? So we're not cut off. That's better. P cup at Nords. Oh my god, dude, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I did a little bit of that this week, and it's one of those where like I wanna get a little bit better. I wanna get a little bit better with that. I'd like to run that car a little bit more often so that I'm not like a complete and utter danger. But I feel you on that for sure. See if I can adjust the size of this. Yeah, that's good. Alright, everything looks good, which is nice. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna run a couple laps, I think, at Bathurst here. Get myself. Got to start practicing for that. The big race is next weekend, which is kind of insane to think about, honestly. Can't really believe that this weekend Daytona 500, endurance race. Now everybody on my team is prepping for the 12-hour race next weekend, which is kind of nuts. All right. Let's see. VRS. I'm in qualifying. That's not going to do it. Yep. Bathurst. Do the 12-hour set. Yeah, let's jack the fuel down a little bit. Definitely don't need that much. Cool. So yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching the 500 this year. I was pretty sad. I guess it was it last weekend they had the duel, or the whatever it's called now, the race at the Coliseum. I did not get the memo that that was switching.
We need to get those fuel numbers so we can see where we're at there. Make sure you
That-
get all your switches correct.
That completely caught me off guard. Not that that's something I really want to watch, but still entertaining to have some real racing for the first time in a few months. Looks like this little train's about to end poorly. Three red Ferraris. These guys all on the same team or something? Must be. Yeah. Don't hit each other, boys.
Left side.
Sorry to break up the fun.
Clear.
Why am I balance off today? It's like my spotter's way too loud in my ear. Jeez, also forgot about ABS. Whew. What up, Pim? I'm using the VRS, the 12-hour Bathurst set. I literally just started this, so I ran it a little bit. Maybe it was yesterday or day before, and I actually liked it quite a bit. Man, I feel like my steering's too high. Yep, it sure is. Make that adjustment real quick. Did you see they don't go back to first? I have not watched the lap yet, but I believe it for sure. Now, why am I using custom controls for this car? I don't remember doing that. Headlight flash. Yeah, I haven't watched their lap yet. I'm just going to kind of feel it out. And you're talking about on the final corner, I'm assuming? Yeah, I've always used that, and honestly, I'm not even 100% sure why. I want to say it was because of Skippy days, but I don't know. And these cards probably not even needed, I would assume. Tim, how are you liking the difference between these two sets? If I could figure this corner out better, I think I'd gain a ton of time. The track's also only 19 degrees Celsius, so it was at just under 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Probably the coolest track I've ever been on. At least here. Yeah, that ABS is aggressive. You like yours? Yeah, I don't think for me it's going to matter much, honestly. I'm not going to be trying to go but so fast in the actual race. And I'll be safe enough in either one, so doesn't really matter. I tend to like favor VRS, like they certainly know what they're doing, but yeah. Yeah, I like VRS. I mean, I generally try their stuff and it's pretty good, so kind of tend to just roll with that. Certainly for all like the sprint races and the endurance races, like the 3-hour stuff. Yeah, I can see why they don't get a first there. Also didn't brake, but I didn't brake that late either, so. Lots of grip. Lots of grip. I ran some F3 last night at Zandvoort. That was interesting, for sure. It was very foreign. Like, I felt like I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was extremely pointy. Like, overly so. It's like I literally haven't driven in like a month, and all of a sudden I just completely forgot how to do it. Forgot how hard the force feedback is in that car too. I mean, it was extremely heavy. I think a lot of that is having driven the Porsche, because the Porsche is very light in its feedback. Ooh, that sun. Ooh, don't hit that thing. Yeah, I think we'll be fine, honestly, no matter what set we choose. But like I said, I just tend to roll with the RS. I trust them. They know what they're doing, at least with these cars. What up, Nodwell? I honestly don't know. I think it's one of the ones in France or Germany, whatever. It's one of the European servers, and it has like just under 1 hour left. So look for that one. There's actually more than normal, but there's not many. So just over 59 minutes on the session timer left. Not in the United States.
5.852.
Sitting in a cool 32nd place. Must be some really good times up there. Yeah, take a gander. You should be able to see me in the list. I think you can see that. I don't think. Gosh, maybe you can't see that before you join.
Slow car off to the right. Stay on your toes. Heads up.
Stay on the right. Attaboy. Golly. I hope I don't get the track when it's sun in my face like that. I would like to start the race. I do think this place is insane in the dark. I saw the shots yesterday of them running in the rain. Yeah, dude, totally. Absolutely. I love that I can see both chats and the restream thing. That's pretty awesome. And I can see which service you're using too, which is kind of cool. I'm leaning a little too hard on ABS, I think. My wife and I watched a little bit of Game of Thrones last night, which was cool. We're getting really close to the red wedding.
Green lap, keep it up. Neither Earl nor I really can't see the restart line.
Much better there.
So as you're riding around,
Ah, you're the man. You're the man, thank you. I got you. This thing is stuck to the ground pretty well. Ah ha ha ha. Use the brakes. It's very funny. I mean, we're gonna have fun and enjoy this race no matter what. We do a lot of work, obviously, in the setups, but for me, I don't even know that it matters that much. Just kind of have my own little style, and I'll figure it out as I go. God. And I know I make a mistake on that transition there, but it's like I've got it built into my muscle memory so bad at this point, I'm not sure I could change it if I wanted to. I've seen people kind of, I forget what is that corner called. It's just after the S's. But yeah, I don't know. You're kind of supposed to swing it out to the right and then kick it hard to the left when it does that real dip. I don't really do that, and every time I've tried to do it, I spin the car out, so. But yeah, it's cool to see we got 4 people on Twitch and 4 people on YouTube. We'll count Dave twice. That's nice.
5, 7.
Decent exit. See if Peter finds me. Yeah, I lost it all right there. Dang it. Yeah, that wheel spin is very aggressive right there. Wow. Wouldn't expect to be losing so much traction on a 19-degree track. Right here, people kick it and go back. I don't know really why, honestly. That's a good exit. Also one thing I love about this thing, the restream chat, is that the messages disappear after a certain period of time, which is nice. Because then I'm not looking up there like, oh, is there something new? It's like, no. Now I can actually see it, and it starts from the bottom, which is cool too. Alright, about a quarter of a second up. Ooh, what was that? New follower? Oh man, it's not going to show that though. That sucks.
5, 9. Green lap, keep it up.
Well, thanks for the follow. I know it's... Dang it. Let's check it. Kind of want to try a low quality setup anyway. Doesn't show it anywhere. It's strange. Well, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm sure that's what it was. Sounded like a twitch. Yeah, there we go. Love it. Thanks, Cole. Appreciate you. I gotta figure out why it doesn't show up in the chats. It's always something, you know? There's always some little technical something. Amen. Cole 24. Is that I guess in place for Jeff Gordon? Cause you know I love me some Jeff Gordon. I'm sad that the daggone chat doesn't show that. Doesn't distinguish between those things. I'll have to figure that out. It's really cool that I can do both at the same time and combine them, but it'd be cooler if it would do the thing. Chat. Avatars. What that's about. I'll have to figure it out at some point. Interesting. Cool. All right, let's give the qualifying set a little shot in the arm. See what we got. Is this back to normal? Yes. Good. I mean, with a track this cool, it'd be nice to at least give that a shot. Maybe throw down a good lap. Bathurst. Give this a shot in the arm. It's always nice if you're not having a great session to just throw the quality set on, you know? Go lay down a lap, feel good about it. I'm sure that's what a lot of people out there are doing like 202s and whatever they're doing up there. What's up, man? You have to get in there and crush them F3 today? I drove F3 a little bit last night at Zandvoort. I will have you know. Yeah. I believe it, dude. Wish you the best of luck in that race, for sure. Getting a little practice in myself before the 12-hour race next weekend. Oh wow, dude. Where were you at this weekend? Out and about? A little holiday action going on for you? Ooh. You hit those brakes a little harder. Maybe I should watch the broadcast. I should watch the broadcast, stream it, and commentate, and I'll just follow you around. Full last week, another country. A workcation. Okay. That's cool, man. Hopefully it was enjoyable for you. I'm like the anti-traveling type. That's for sure. Alright, so we can put a lap in. Ooh, a little bit on the grass. Didn't get slowed up that well. Don't. I'm sure you'll pick it up very quickly. I'm sure you will. Yeah. Yeah. Something tells me there'll be a lot of them too. It's a pretty tough place to pass. Yeah, actually very tough place to pass. I'm sure as a result there's going to be lots of dead people. There we go. Oh my God, please get out of the way. Thank you, Jesus. Ooh. Holy hell. Not a great exit, but wow. Yeah, should not have gotten through the mountain right there. For sure. I don't know how people are so fast at this place. It's unbelievable to me. This might be good for like a top 15. That's crazy. Just destroyed the tires doing that and saved no time. Dang it. Too hard. And a lot of mistakes there. One more lap.
4.781. Good lap. Left side. Clear him.
Sure would have liked to come at this corner with the line. Dang, man. Not going to make up that deficit. Even if I do, it's not very representative. Just kind of skating across the top here. Yeah, that sun is brutal. Much better exit at least. Where Peter found me. I'll go check once we're done here. Done with this lap. I mean, the optimals are in the 203s, but I don't know that I'll be getting 203s anytime soon. Some of my guys have done like 202s in certain conditions. I don't know how. I got no chance at that. Nah, we're good. We're good, Chad. We're good. Shows you how much time I lost. 204.3.
4.337.
That literally gave me one spot. That was half a second faster, gave me one spot. That's bananas. You guys are super quick. Super quick. 2:02.9. Wish I could see that lap. Nope. Maybe? It's like almost impossible not to spin the tires a little bit right there. Oh. Yellow. Wow. The last thing's fitting. It's driving pretty loose. It's like it doesn't even look that fast, which is the funniest part, because he's flying. A 202 is flying around here. I mean, I know that's kind of the joke. It's like, if it looks slow, it might actually be pretty fast. Does seem to be downshifting quickly. 207. It's a tough track. I mean, and you've got to, you know, I don't know what he's doing necessarily. Maybe he's on low fuel. These track conditions are absolutely critical. Yeah, that was a 2029. Good grief. Yeah. Track conditions are everything. You know, and if you look at a lot of the laps, like, people are all over the place. I know for me, I always make this assumption like, oh, hey, this person did a 202, so that means they always do 202s. It's like, nah, man, that dude was doing 205, 204, 206, 202, you know. Like mine, I don't know if you can see them well because of the standings, but they're kind of all over the place, you know. Let's see, I'm about to turn this back on. I wish I could just have this set up for endurance racing, but apparently not. Hide in the garage. Hide in the garage. Make sure it looks like it's supposed to. Sweet. But yeah, it's a tough track, and the conditions are absolutely massive. The conditions here can take you from a 207 being a great lap to, you know, a 202 being that same lap, but the temperature's half. I mean, I'm on a 19 degree Celsius track right now, so that's, what is that? 20, 40, 70 degrees, maybe a little less than 70 degrees. The same track last night, it was 55 degrees Celsius, so that's 110, it was 140 degrees. I mean, that's a double. There's a double temperature difference in the same track in two different sessions. And I was nowhere near a 204 or whatever. I use VRS. I use VRS for these cars. I don't really like VRS for the open wheel stuff, but for these cars, I like VRS a lot more. I think they do a really good job, and they do a good job with all the special events. Coach Dave, I've never tried it. A lot of people I've seen use it. I've never tried it. I'd like to give it a shot. One reason I use VRS too is the setups for sure, but also all the telemetry stuff. And like my team uses, they're all on VRS as well, so it's easy for us to just go back and compare laps against one another and see where people are finding time and all those things. So yeah. Oh, there we go. Got an email about your follow. That's cool. I don't know why it's not showing up in this chat, but something for me to take a gander at. For sure. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, Peter, did you ever get in here? Mr. Nodwell. I don't think you found me. I think he's in a different session. I don't see him on. Oh, is it? Yeah. I'll look for it. I'm assuming tomorrow. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can find. I'll find a different one. I'd like to find one in the U.S. This is the one I'm in, yeah. Not a lot of sessions going on today. Well, there's a good amount actually. I guess it just closed. So funny. I keep seeing this dude we had issues with in our endurance race last week. But yeah, the session is a huge component to your performance at these, especially here. But I mean that's true, and that is true in iRacing altogether. Indeed. When you did the follow, did it pop up on the stream at least? Because I did set that up. But that the sound that came through was like default. I have custom stuff. I guess with Restream, I'm not sure if it picks that sort of stuff up. Alright, well, that's positive at least. I'll spend some time messing with that. I'd like to get it in a good place. Alright, so I don't want to do Q. Let's just run a couple laps. These guys have been talking about this other Bathurst setup we've got. I'm not even gonna mess with it. I'm sure we're gonna use VRS. Which is kinda the jam. Alright, Bathurst 12 race. Not the safe version. Oh, carnage. Don't want all that. I'll run with full fuel. I like to run for just hot laps. I get to a point with the practice component where it's like, I don't know, I'm practiced out. I've run enough laps. I can do my 3 or 4 hours and be safe and it's fine. So I just get bored. I'm like, alright, cool, I'll go for hot laps, even though it's not really great practice. Just something fun to do. Gives me a little bit more purpose with it. Yeah, it's a phenomenal track. I do enjoy it. The race itself is awesome if you've never done it. It's just a very different experience to a lot of the other special events. I mean, they're all about survival and all that, but especially this one. The track will bite you here more than most places, so you'll find that people in the race, in the 12-hour race, are just a little bit more chill than a normal endurance race, or a normal special event endurance race. So if they realize, like, they got 12 hours to get around these walls. So people are generally a little bit more chill, a little bit more relaxed. The start's still aggressive. Damn, I wasn't paying attention. The start's still aggressive, but and inevitably somebody's gonna spin somewhere and be stuck in the middle of the track. None of our friends want to run it. Do solo. Oh god, dude, definitely find some teammates. There's if you go to the special events forum, there's always people looking for teammates for the 12-hour race or any of the endurance races. I would highly recommend that. I know Matt Malone famously does it by himself every year. I don't know how he does it. I get tired sitting here for 2 or 3 hours. But yeah, I would totally do that, man. Like, there's always people looking, and if you just, or even make your own post and just say, like, whatever your goals are, like, I want to win it, or I just want to do it and survive, I don't care about the result, whatever. Put your I rating up there, and just be upfront about it all, and you'll find somebody that's in the same position. That's like, hey, I just bought the track too, I just want to do it, I think it would be fun, and there you go. I found my group of guys just by doing private leagues and stuff like that. So that's my team background. Find a league of people of a car that you like or whatever, and naturally those people probably will want to do some special events too, and just kind of find people that way. Yeah, totally recommend it. The service is definitely better with friends for sure. Yeah, I get you. Cool thing about that though, at least with Daytona, it'd be easier to find people. I know a lot of oval guys like to branch out and do road for that race. But yeah, this is definitely a step step outside that box for sure. That I understand. I do some oval, but not much. It's kind of the same way. I like to do the Daytona 500, but that's mostly it. Yeah, yeah. It's kind of cool how that works, right? Yeah, now it's funny. I can't imagine not doing road primarily.
6.337. Left side.
So a full tank of fuel here is going to be like 28, 29 laps. That's aggressive. But yeah, I'd totally recommend going the team route, finding some folks that are like-minded, and you very likely will find yourself a makeshift endurance team, and the special events and everything to me are the most interesting part of this whole service. So I think a lot of people feel that way. Ooh, almost. Yeah. It's always cool to branch out and try something different, you know? It's like a whole new door to the service opens up when you go from oval to road or road to oval. It's like, oh man, it's a whole nother thing over here. And my little base shaker is freaking out every time with ABS. Cooking these fronts. But yeah, if you really want to get into road, I would definitely recommend just finding a car that you get on with, and then just focus on it for a season, and you'll find there's so much to it. And you'll learn lots of habits, you know, hopefully good habits that you can build upon. And if it's sports cars, maybe try like GT4 or GT3 or whatever. Lots of stuff in the... Most of my background's open wheel. So, yeah. I started with Skippy, did F4, then went to F3. So all of this is relatively new. I've done the special events, but as far as racing these cars week to week, I've never really done it. I've always done open wheel racing. And it is really different from this, for sure. The braking especially is just totally different. It's such a strange thing to say, but like with these cars, the slower I feel like I'm driving them, the faster I end up going. It is weird, but it is true. I mean, to a point, of course, but... Dang. I don't know if going down to first is the play there anymore. Ooh. Too far. Once you lose these tires, it is tough, and my temps are not that high. Right front being 82 is not high. Maybe I'm not cooking them hard enough to get them into the zone, I don't know. Oof.
You've got to get a little bit cleaner here. Come on now.
Chad, you better shut the fuck up. It's a little aggressive, son. You will get fired real quick.
9.613.
How'd you do little stuff? Oh, GT3 Daytona. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Dirt car in real life. Very cool. That's awesome. I definitely wish I could do something like that. Just not very fitting for me around here, unfortunately. And I'm mechanically challenged, is the nicest way of saying it. You got a computer? Got you. Turn a wrench? I'm an idiot. Dave, you like that? I don't know why you got so aggressive with me all of a sudden. Or pump the brakes. Ooh. Okay.
Right side, clear. Clear.
The right side looked good for a second, and then it didn't. Let's see what actually happened there. Almost look like these guys are teammates. It looks like they're using the same livery. Nope. Look like it though. Man, he lost it hard. Always got the wrong direction with that. Hitting the wall will do that to you. Crunch. Crunch. Unfortunate. Let's see what these dudes are doing. Camera time. Yeah. Certainly felt like it. Dang. Alright. Let's see. Trying to think about what's coming up this week. It's gonna be hot and heavy. Bathurst is my feeling. Hopefully that looks normalish. Yep. Can't see it too well, unfortunately. It might help. This is only 3 weeks left. It's crazy. Alright, so let's see. Fixed. So Ferrari is at Okayama, which kind of wish they didn't do that. We were literally there with the other car. So Ferrari at Okayama. Ooh, then VIR. That's good. Looks like Formula 3 is at Olton and then Interlagos, which I do like Interlagos quite a bit. Porsche Cup. Ooh, Brands Hatch. Love that place. We're in Park. I don't know as well, but I've done it for sure. That could be interesting. The Ringmeister, GT4s, and then GT3. That's cool. I'll definitely hit that up. Still need to work on that place, of course. Super Formula, don't care. GT3 20-minute fix is at Bathurst, and then it's at Coda. And then IMSA is at Montreal. Very cool. Love that place. And then Silverstone. Pretty good. Let's see. Endurance obviously is Bathurst, but we're not going to do that because they're doing the big boy race next weekend. So Bathurst. Porsche Cup is at Brands, we know. Global Endurance Tour is off. Doesn't matter anyway because we're already doing a 6-hour or we're doing a 12-hour race. GT still Bathurst, of course. Yeah, Endurance, we're not going to do it. Montreal. So basically, what do we got? Bathurst, Okayama, Montreal, and Brands. Those are kind of the choices for next week. And the following is basically VIR, Oran Park. I'm missing one. Oh, Coda and then Silverstone. That's interesting. I like Coda, but I'm not sure I'm going to like it in a GT3 car. I think that could actually be pretty brutal. I'd love to figure out why the follow didn't show up. I wonder if it would work in, I don't know. I'll figure it out. See if I can figure out the alerts while we're just chilling for a second. Let's set up, let's do a hosted with the, not hosted, AI at, the Norge. Set that up. Get that going while we take a look at the alerts real fast. Alert box, test. Oh, that sucks. I had that whole thing set up with like custom everything. That's unfortunate. Oh boy. I wonder if it reset all my YouTube ones too. Damn. That's unfortunate. Tell you, one of these days I'm going to have to pick a platform and stick with it. It would just make my life a lot easier when it comes to streaming. I know the default answer is YouTube or Twitch, understandably so, but I just like YouTube better. The only reason I even really think about Twitch is the chat experience is way better, like the community part, which is really important. So that's the only reason I keep kind of coming back to it. I do it for you guys. Alright. No qualification required. There's only 10 cars in here. I don't remember how... I remember they being pretty aggressive before. I'm going to start the race and just let some of them pass. Maybe I'll give myself an end of line.
Right side on the restart. We can make it, I guess. It's all up to you now, but...
Yep.
Check it down there. They told us to go to the end of the field. I don't know. Just fall to the back.
Let's see, 80, so it's 110 degree track temp. That's aggressive. I drove here a little bit in VR the other day. God, so cool. So good. So good. Alrighty. So I'm doing this really to learn. I'm still trying to learn this track. I really want to do the 24-hour race this year, but I got to know the track, so that's why we're here. Do this every couple days just to get experience. I did Porsche Cup here this week and lost a shit ton of IR, but had a lot of fun. And I'm kind of starting to get the hang of this place. I say that, and of course I'm gonna completely bin it. You guys are gonna laugh at me, and it's fine. But just so you know, I kind of am starting to get it.
Alright, my man, pace car's off. You ready? Green flag. Right side.
I think I have damage turned off. I hope so.
Still there.
It's so different to go from the Ferrari that has some pretty heavy force feedback to this car. Oh, I hit the grass. Damage is off. We're good. It is strange. This car feels like so light compared to that thing. Oh my god, dude. Alright. Alright. Hold on. I'm taking a reset. Little reset.
Radio check. Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you hear me? Radio check.
I'm just gonna stay in front of them.
Yes, sir. 1 to go. We can make
Maybe I'll let like 1 or 2 pass.
Right side on the restart.
9 minute 9-minute tow. Yeah. It's a long track. That's for sure. Pim, damn it, don't you do it. Don't you do it. Pim, I'm on Twitch today too. Just FYI. Yeah, I'm pretty sure damage is off. Yeah, it's off.
Man, I don't see nothing here, man.
Can't disqualify me from my own race.
Boss man, have a great day. Come in the green this time.
Pace car cockpit.
Boss, get a good start. Ready, green flag.
Yeah, they got a bad start. Yeah, the more I drive this place, the more I'm enjoying it for sure. But it still don't have it. It's one of those where I'm at a point where I'm safe enough where I can complete laps. But as far as racing it and hitting their apexes and knowing when to late apex certain corners, I'm not there yet. But I will absolutely do the 24-hour racer this year for sure. That is happening. Yeah. But it's funny, I mean, I've been doing this for maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and I have made tons of progress, so it's doable. Just gonna take a lot of laps. Oh, oh! Dang! Forgot the tires. They cold. Oh god! All right, let's try it. Well, now I'm behind them. Wonder what happened to the guy that I wrecked. I don't remember who that was. Pim, damn it. You told me to get on Twitch. I'm on there. You're on YouTube. What's up?
In front of you. Car on the right. Keep going.
Alright, got one back. Golly.
Right side. In and out. One.
These guys are super aggressive, man. Super aggressive. Yeah, the grass is brutal, man. Don't hit that grass. They do hit the brakes in weird places.
Left side. Clear.
Gotta be pretty aggressive with them, that's for sure. I don't think I have it set up where they like avoid you like the plague. But it's their fault, Pim. It's all their fault. Oh, God. See what I'm saying? They hit the brakes way too early.
Still there.
I may or may not have just run him off the track.
On the right side.
Damn
You're
it.
clear.
I just got those positions. Alright. Up we go. Yeah, I guess it is set a little too easy. That's alright. I'll adjust it. I got one, but yeah, had to give that back.
One on the right side.
Why? 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 Damn it. They're tough to pass, man. I don't think that was a racing incident. I think that was vicious. Just imagine what the actual race here would be like. Insane. Bet Crash All. Yeah, where is Bet Crash All? I haven't seen that guy in a hot minute. Now I just wish they weren't here. I could just do some laps.
Left side. Still there.
Do you
Still
know
there.
this place, Pim?
Clear. On your right. Still there. Still there. Still there. Looks clear, clear, clear.
Jeez. Gosh, it looked real. He got real sideways.
Right.
Got him. You're not crazy. We're doing it this year, buddy. We're doing it this year.
Left side.
Stay over there.
Still there. Clear.
I'll do the Ringmeister next week when they're at with the GT3 car. I want to, man. Spa's my favorite, and you know that. I definitely want to. I just don't know how I'm gonna work it out with my kids' schedules that weekend. I already know they both have tournaments. One of them's out of state, the other one is local, which is good, but that means my wife would be out of town with one of them, and I'd have to be here with the other two, and which they're self-sufficient. I'm not worried about that. It's just timing is going to be challenging, but I want to. If I can find a way to work it out, I will. I just don't want to be inconveniencing other people. Like, hey, I need special, I need special treatment because what's going on in my world this weekend too. So, if I can, I certainly will. Come on, Audi. Go faster. Why did he's AI.
clear.
The other two guys are gone. Ah, thought that was this corner coming up. You're a Daytona. That's true. You are speaking to a Daytona 500 champion. We definitely need to make sure we keep that in mind. Big true. But yeah, Spa's where it's at. I'd love to do it. I know that place. I don't even have to practice. I'm ready. I actually did a screen record of my stream from the Daytona 500 this morning, so it was like 4 hours. So I have a full local recording of it in case I want to try to clip it up or do anything with it. I was thinking about a video titled "How to Win the Daytona 500," and then just trying to clip it together and add some voiceover and all that. Just make it like a short 8 to 10 minute video of the highlights. That's going to take a hell of a long time to do. I'm not sure if I'll do that or not, honestly. Could be fun though. Catching them. This is an awesome track. We'll figure this place out eventually. This is a dangerous one. I'm starting to pick those up, you know, the ones that are like, there's like 4 spots here where you can really get caught out if you go in too hard. If you can identify those, that's most of the game right there. But then it's like learning how to optimize the other places that aren't like that. That, I'm not there yet. Oh, come on. Too hard. I'm definitely getting this dude. Hopefully we can track down the other one as well.
Car in front going off.
Yeah, he did. Too wide. It's just such a cool place. I get why people love this place so much. For the longest time I was like, I get it. And once I drive this section a lot more, I'll pick up on some of those lines that I currently don't know. Eight seconds. Got a whole nother lap to do though. Got him. Yeah, see, like these, I don't really know. The first one gets me out. This one I've started to pick up on. Critically important, but still don't even know what an apex looks like. I see you, buddy. I'm coming to get you. Old TJ Majors. I actually saw TJ Majors in our Daytona 24 this year. Thought that was pretty funny. Should have messaged him. Be like, hey man, I love the podcast. I don't know how you deal with that one dude who's annoying as shit. Forget his name. Freddie? I don't know. No. Brett. Door bumper clear.
One more lap.
Edgy just to be edgy. I'm not a fan. Alright, one more.
56.477. Yeah, Rhythm, go get that leader.
On it. Shit, hit the grass again. That was a 6:56? Holy hell. I think that's the first time I broke 7 minutes. That's funny, I hit like a 7-minute flat with last time I was here doing this. Awesome. Ooh. Very cool. I guess it doesn't count because it was dirty, but it counts to me. Oh, I see ya. Oh my god, no. Not the best. But I mean, this place, it's just survive. Just survive. Both literally and figuratively. Oh, TJ, you're in trouble, brother. I know I'm talking to AI and that's weird, but here we are. Oh, no, not again. Damn it. Damn. Why do I keep doing that? $28X. Holy hell. Oh, that's unfortunate. TJ's currently laughing and running away. I'll make a push for it, but it's highly unlikely. Damn it, Pim. Why don't you come in here and show me how it's done? Gotta do better slowing that entry and focusing on the exit. Well, Pim, tomorrow is first day of tryouts for high school baseball. You ready? You ready to get out there? Show them what you got. Want to share a car with me next week? Where are we going? Share a car. Oh, you talking about Bathurst? Ooh.
An opinion 2.
No, we're not, Chad. Well, come do it. Yeah, dude, I'm looking forward to it. I need to run that program and see, from an IR point of view, what are we trying to accomplish? But if it's the IR thing, I'm not sure how that's going to work, to be honest. Like, I love the idea of doing that, but people are going to be doing pubs and stuff next week, so it's going to get screwed up a little bit. Like, I'm definitely going to want to do some Bathurst pubs. I got content to create, man. Yeah, for sure. I'm game to drive with whoever, honestly. I'm easy. Yeah, you're gonna want to. I mean, even just from a traffic standpoint. It's funny how we had more people watched on Twitch earlier. Now more people are on YouTube. I find this experiment fascinating. Oh. Gosh, that's too much, obviously. I'll learn it. I will learn it. Just keep doing the laps. It will come. Right, this first corner gets me out a little bit. Slow down too much, and this one's much more late apex, I think. It's like a double. Yeah. I'm probably overcomplicating that. Damn it, TJ, you win again. I'll get you next time. I will get you. But yeah, if you guys are liking what you're seeing, please subscribe, or I guess it'd be subscriptions on both, huh? No, follow or subscribe. Would appreciate it for sure. I'll be back this week doing a lot of GT3 races. And of course next weekend we have the Bathurst 12-hour race, which we're doing on Saturday. Not sure the start time yet. If I had to guess, it's probably going to be 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. on Saturday, Eastern Time. But that has not been quite decided. I think I'm faster than him, honestly. Damn it. Some bull. Oh, that's fun. I feel like I made some progress. Got a decent lap in there. 6:56. I will certainly find more time. I intend to do quite a bit more of that. I always forget about the AI races. Somebody mentioned it, like, I don't know, we were doing one of the streams and somebody was like, oh yeah, you should put some AI up. It might have been Dave. Put some AI up there. It's like, yeah, good call. Because I had just been hot lapping by myself. Man. Still tired from this weekend. I'm still tired from Friday night, man. Such a long race. So much stress. Had fun. Got the win. That's all that mattered, I guess. For sure. Good stuff. I'm enjoying Restream. I am enjoying Restream. I do still think it would make sense to pick a platform and focus on it. My biggest issue would be concern over, like, chats being split. I know people can see it, but there's something to a community of from one source that I think would be pretty relevant. At some point, I'm gonna have to figure out. And then in the other, I'm just gonna delete the other thing altogether to like, so I can't go bouncing back and forth. Like, make a choice, stick with it, and delete the other one so it doesn't exist anymore. Maybe block the URL of my router or something so I can't even go to it. If you guys can't tell, I'm like the most indecisive person ever. I hate making decisions. I hate the finality of it, or at least what it feels like as finality. But yeah, none of these are open quite yet. I'm guessing those will pop. They'll start on Monday once the season turns. I guess it doesn't really matter because all the GT3 stuff's going to have their races there too. So there'll be tons of practice sessions at Bathurst this week from an official point of view. But yeah. You already know you will pick YouTube. Yeah, you're probably right. There's something to it, man. I do really like YouTube. I think too, and I'm curious what your thoughts are, and maybe you're not going to want to type it. That's okay. We can talk about it. Hey, what's up, dude? How are you doing? Um, I just feel like on YouTube, small streamers have a better chance, or content creators in general, small people have a better chance to get discovered. Which I know sounds really counterintuitive because you cannot go to the iRacing category page like you can on Twitch and find people. But one, I don't think a lot of people do that anyway, unless they're like extremely intentional. Like, I'm gonna go find somebody that has like no viewers or 2 viewers or whatever, unless they're really intentionally doing it. Um, I just don't think people. I really don't think people do that. And maybe I'm wrong. I'm sure some people do, of course, but just generally speaking, the uh, the other the other thing is, um, I really look at from a growth point of view the YouTube out. I mean, the whole thing with discoverability is like people say, well, you can't get discovered on YouTube because you don't have the category page like you do on Twitch. But I do believe that like when people are liking videos, like liking the live stream, commenting, watching it for certain periods of time, things like that, like the algorithm helps. And the best proof of this that I have from my experiences was when Peter and I did the 6 hour charity race for Daytona, right? We did that race and I streamed the whole thing on YouTube, and by the end we had like 35 people watching concurrently. I had like basically no following on YouTube, but people were liking the video. There were a lot of comments. People were watching for longer periods of time, and the algorithm figures that out and says, okay, people are watching this. I'm going to promote it more. And Twitch doesn't have that same kind of thing. So, doing good, man. I need to watch that too. I actually want to watch the whole race, so I'll probably bring it up and watch the Bathurst 12. YouTube better quality, but I think you should keep both and then create good shorts on both. Yeah. You haven't had anybody hop into my chat when streaming on Twitch. I've been thinking about trying to switch over on YouTube. I like YouTube, man. I really do. Create a lot of shorts. Need to learn how to make some shorts. It's easier to see in Twitch if you're online. I mean, I don't know. Like, for me, I'll show you from my point of view. I'll bring it down here in a second. So this is just my homepage on my personal Gmail or like my personal Google account, right? I've got two accounts. I've got one that's like the channel, and then I've got like my normal account. And so anybody that I'm subscribed to that's streaming, they always show up at the top of this list. They're always up there with the little icon. And in fact, this is the first thing that showed up was me. Now, granted, I'm subscribed to myself, and that's a weird. I actually kind of hate that that's how that works. That I have two separate accounts because then I have to switch, and it's annoying as hell. But I'm subscribed to my own channel, so I see it. It's the same on Twitch. Like if I go to Twitch, See what kind of crazy stuff they're going to recommend to me today. So, yeah, I've got some recommendations based on some of the things that I've watched, but, you know, Team Redline, large, popular. This one's new to me. This one's pretty popular too in the oval world. But, yeah, it's just not. I have to go to racing or iRacing, and you're going to get the high to low. If you want to come down here and find somebody that's not doing, not getting a lot of views, like you certainly can. But it's tough. It's tough. We're in here somewhere. There we are. Yeah, it's hard. I mean, discoverability is tough. But I kind of disagree when people say things like, "Oh, you can't get discovered on YouTube because you don't, discoverability is not as good." I just don't know that I agree with that. There are certainly tools that would be cool to have on YouTube, like raids and things like that. But I mean, how many times have you been watching a stream that ends, that raids somebody, and then you stay there and actually like that person and follow them, subscribe to them, whatever, and watch them ongoing? You know, like for me, like never. Every so often, it's if I'm watching Quirk or something, and he's generally going to raid like Matt Malone or somebody I already know, so it's not really a discoverability tactic. Um, so yeah. The interesting thing too, so obviously we're on the web, so you can see literally everybody that's streaming in this space. Look how many ones and zero viewer channels there are. I watch a lot of YouTube and Twitch on my TV with the Android TV stuff. And for whatever reason, if you're on the Twitch app there and you just go to the iRacing category and just scroll to the bottom, it only shows you like the first like 50, or so, I don't know what the actual number is, but somewhere in the neighborhood of like 30 to 50 channels based on how it's ordered. So if I go over there, I actually have to search for my name to find it so I can bring it up on the TV to get a view count while I'm streaming, right? So it's like I can't even discover myself on Twitch from my TV app, which is insane to me. So yeah, I think they have a lot that's left to be desired on the category side of things and the discoverability side of things of Twitch as well. To me, like the discoverability of Twitch is literally this one page. That's it. I don't know that I've ever discovered anybody on Twitch that that I didn't come here to find. And you're generally not going to scroll very far, you know. And for my eye, I look at it, and I generally am looking at what they're driving, whether I want to follow it or not. So back, when I'm doing a lot of F3 stuff, I'm literally just looking through here. I was like, oh, let's see an open cockpit. Oh, that's F4, and I don't really care about that as much, right? And I'm like, oh, F4, oh, whatever. So that's how I generally do it. And the other thing I look at is like, oh, are they showing a cool setup? So if I can kind of see like, oh, that's neat, I'll click on that. Or this looks unique, I'll click on that. But if it's just kind of the basic ho-hum setup like I've got right here, where it's camera in the bottom left, relative in the bottom right, standings in the top left, and chatter track map like everybody else in the top right, unless you're driving the car or a series that I'm interested in, or I know you have a great personality, I'm probably not clicking on it. And that's just kind of how it is. So that's how I think about it, and so I try to take that same thought process to what I'm doing, which I know is incredibly ironic because I have the same setup layout like everybody else. So I don't know. All that to say, I'm learning. I'm trying to figure it out for myself. And just for me, I enjoy my entrepreneurial statistics mind. Like I just want to figure it out to the degree that I can, learn about it, and just have fun with it and all those things. So when I stream to YouTube, just directly, like normally when I do all the stuff I've been doing, I always do 1440p. And I do a high bit rate. I do like 25K on the bit rate. But with Restream that I'm currently doing, because I'm streaming to both right now, I have to limit it to 1080p and 6K bit rate because of Twitch. So that's what I'm doing currently. But yeah, when I just stream directly, it's 1440p, 25K bit rate, and it looks great. But and you think of the negatives, like YouTube doesn't have the chat capabilities that Twitch has. The vast majority of people who watch live streams watch them on Twitch, but the vast majority of people on Twitch have 2 viewers or 0, probably 0, 1 or 0. And so I think like the number of people watching on YouTube is lower than the number of people watching on Twitch, but there is an exponentially larger number of people streaming on Twitch than there is on YouTube. And so I think the concentration is, I mean, it's probably both in, it's probably the same in both, but it's certainly far greater in Twitch. The concentration of viewers are watching very few channels in Twitch. I think that's universally true, but in our space with sim racing, there's actually a lot of very popular YouTube people on in sim racing, like Jardier and Jimmy Broadbent and Basic Ollie, and there's a lot of them. And now some of those guys, or a lot of those guys, are doing both Twitch and YouTube. But I think I kind of feel like that's a mistake, but I don't know. Weird thing is live on 1440 on TV it drops frames. If I replay it later, it's fine. Strange because TV can play 4K Netflix without buffering. That is strange. So you're talking about the streams from like, not this one, but before this one, the other streams where I'm just going to YouTube. And let me say too, like, I don't think me choosing one of these two things is like make or break. I don't think like, man, if I stream on YouTube, I'm gonna get more people to watch, or if I stream on Twitch, that's the one that's gonna get more people to watch. That I don't think that matters. That's me, right? Like, I think people will watch on either platform if I'm entertaining, all those things. If I'm not, I don't think it matters. I could be like the golden boy on Twitch and get promoted all the time, but if people don't want to watch, you're not entertaining, they're not going to watch, right? So don't think my mentality is like, oh, I got to pick the one that's gonna, like, I don't think that really matters. So that's why I don't know why I can't just stick to one and move on with it, but I think it's like you do have that mentality of like, what's on the other side? Grass is greener, right? Today I'm on YouTube. I'm like, well, I wonder if I was on Twitch, if I, have 5 people or 6 people watching, or, whatever. It's a strange mentality, and yet I know the answer to the question, and I still can't. I still can't just pick one and just roll with it. But that is strange, Dave. That is strange. Drops frames. YouTube is more widely accepted. It's generally the better platform. Yeah, I think that's a very true and fair statement. I do think that I mean, just the numbers alone, how many people watch a YouTube video every month? It's like more than 1 billion of unique people, which that's insane, right? Just the reach and the audience of YouTube is unlike literally anything else. That is very true and very fair statement. Cool. All right, gentlemen. I appreciate y'all hanging out. Dave, as always, thank you for hanging out. Cosmo, the same. Pim, if you're still here, you as well, buddy. I'm going to roll off for a little while. Go do a little bit of a few other things. This is going to be a short one. I might do another one later tonight, depending on if my wife wants to hang out or not. But if I'm not doing anything else, I'll probably go and run some more Bathurst laps and just try to put in that practice for the race next weekend. Don't want to let my guys down, TVs, phones, everything has YouTube. Yeah, exactly. Like, I can't even watch Twitch on my Roku in my bedroom because it doesn't have a Twitch app, which is crazy, right? Got a great YouTube app, though. But yeah, Cosmo, you have a good one as well. Dave, have a good one, dude. And I might stream later tonight. Definitely going to do it tomorrow once the season turns over and get the new tracks going and all that. So I'll catch you guys at some point this week. I will have a new YouTube video up tomorrow from an IMSA race that I did not that long ago. So, oh, you can? Yeah, I searched for it. I guess there's probably one you can download or something, but there's no official one that I'm aware of. But yeah, maybe they have like a app you can sideload or something. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, I'll hit you up for it next time. But I'll catch you guys when I see you next. Have a good rest of your Sunday.